Every weekly expiry, you'll see the same complaints. Calls went to zero, puts went to zero, the market is manipulated. But here's the strange part. If both calls and puts are collapsing at the same time, then someone on the other side of those trades is winning. So who is it? And what exactly happens to option prices as expiry approaches? So I'm Kapish, a quantitative option seller focused on intraday premium selling in Nifty and Sensex weekly derivatives. So most traders approach options by buying leverage, but most professional traders usually approach them by selling fear. And expiry day is where that difference becomes very visible. As options approach expiration, the structure of market changes dramatically. Like the time value begins disappearing rapidly. At the same time, large institutional option positions force market makers to continuously hedge their exposure in the underlying index. So these two forces, aggressive time decay and constant hedging, shape how the market behaves during the expiry. Now, for option sellers, expiry is essentially a probability compression event. At the start of the week, the market has several days to move, but as expiration approaches, the range of the realistic outcomes become narrower. Every hour that passes without a large move reduces the probability that a far out of the money option will finish in the money. So for seller, the tightening of probabilities is where the edge begins to appear, and this is the edge you should be looking for. So theta decay accelerates dramatically as the acceleration approaches, as you can see on the screen right now. An option that still had a meaningful time value in the morning can lose most of that value within a few hours if the market stays within range. For example, a Nifty option trading at 200 can sometimes fall to 20 or even single digit by the end of the day if the index doesn't move significantly. Not because something dramatic happened in the market, but because, well, the remaining time in the option disappeared. And out of the money options do not have intrinsic value. They only have time value. So for option sellers, time itself becomes an edge. You'll also notice that market often spends long periods near specific strikes during expiry. This behavior is related to how market makers hedge their options exposure. When large open interest builds around certain strikes, hedging adjustments in the underlying market can create stabilizing effects near those levels. So, for example, 23,700, 23,300, 23,000, which is down here, all these strikes will have major pinning effects. So as you can see, on the 12th of March, the market spent quite a lot of time near the 23,700 level, and that effectively became the index pin level. So what I'm trying to say is, mostly this happens on the expiry day, but it can also happen on non-expiry days. But today the video is about expiry days, so we'll focus on that. So there is also a statistical reason why expiry often favors option sellers. Historically, a large majority of short-dated options like expire out of the money, and some studies even suggest that over 70 to 80% of all options expire worthless. That doesn't actually make selling options risk-free, because a lot of new option sellers usually jump to that conclusion that option selling is free money, but that's not how it works. Because in option buying, the max loss you can have is the premium you paid for, but in option selling, the loss can be huge, and especially very huge if you have a naked position where theoretically the loss is unlimited on the upside. So, for example, if a strike has very small probability of finishing in the money but still carries meaningful premium because traders are paying for protection, selling that option may offer a favorable risk to reward. Like if I go here in the option chain, if I go really far out of the money, because right now, if you see, the market is really in a bad mood, and it's like crashing really fast. So if I go in like very far out of the money, you can see there is an IV skew. Price like options which are supposed to be like this one, like this option 21,000 has an IV of 44. then 45. The IV is in fact increasing, and this is because people are paying for insurance against these strikes. So that's what is causing the price to increase. Like this option, it's like 6 rupees and 30 paise, while this one 21,000 is 6 rupees and 25 paise. On theory, this option should be cheaper than this option, but that's not the case. So the edge doesn't come from predicting the market, it comes from selling risk that is priced higher than its actual probability. I know you guys, expiry days often feel chaotic from the outside, but once you understand the mechanisms of time decay, hedging, and probability compression, the behavior of option markets becomes much easier to interpret, and those same mechanics are those which frustrate option buyers and often exactly what option sellers are trying to capture. And this video was actually an introduction to this topic, and my next video is going to be on about how to actually extract alpha out of such anomalies in the market, because expiry days are one of those days where you can either lose your entire account or you can actually make an entire month of profit in one day.